Hi, this is the nuts and bolts of pull. What I'm going to show you here, it's called the wagon wheel on steroids, I call it. It's not your traditional wagon wheel. It's not like Buddy Halls back in the 90s that everybody's familiar with. This is, you don't use the traditional clock system per se with it. It's just basically the cue ball's always set up here. I'm going to be working with a few balls on the spot that's right here. And I'm going to be coming into all the way from the one ball, working my way 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in this corner pocket right here. Or I mean this side pocket right here. So bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can. If you could, please give me a like and subscribe. That'll help the channel grow and help with the analytics. I appreciate it. This is the nuts and bolts of pull. Let's see if I can do it. So I'm going to be hitting this one ball. It's going to be basically a rolling forward, slow stroke. Okay? Nothing too crazy. Just like that. Set that back up. Now we're going to try to go into the two ball. Okay? Alright, we got the two ball. Now, bear with me here. I'm going to work these balls around here. Now we're going to try to go into the three ball. Alright. As you get around the table here, it starts to get a little harder and harder. Alright. Now, let's get this set up. Now we're going to be going into this three ball. Alright, so we're coming back. We shot that a little too on the heavy side. So I'm gonna come back and try that again. Three ball. Let's try it again. You just gotta maneuver the ball a little bit, you know? Hit the two ball. That was that same shot again, you know? So it's very tricky between the 2 and 3 just because of this angle here. But we're going to try our best with this. Let's try this. It's a little better right here. Coming in that too. See, it comes in real thick right in there. Alright. Just come over here and get these balls real quick. As you'll see, you could always work with this cue ball when you're doing this drill, you know. You might have to just cut it a little thinner. I think that's the key to it. There we go. You got the three ball. Alright. That's what it was. You just got to cut it a little thinner. You know, like I said, very delicate. Now we got this four ball. Now the fun begins. Okay? So, here we go. Here we go. Set that up. Coming into the four ball right here. Let's do it. Ooh, get that five ball. Gotta come off a little bit on that one. Let's try this again. Alright. I think it's right there. That's the ticket. Right between the 4 and 5. How about that? Split the difference on that one, huh? Alright. You have to take a little off that, I think. Yep, that's what it is. Let's come in that 4 ball there. There it is. That's the ticket right there. Oh, a little too much now. Huh. Alright. Let's try the 4 ball. Yeah, we're still coming in there on that, between those two balls. Okay. see, it's still in between there. It's just one of those things. Let me look at that. Yeah, alright, there it is. Hey, it's still coming in that 5-ball. 4-ball lined up here. Alright, folks, let's do this for Yeah, there we go, there we go. We got contact, that's for sure. We did get contact. Alright, now we should have no problem with this 5-ball. I'm hoping. Let's set it up here, okay? Let's go for the 5. Get that back on there now, there we go. Alright. Yep, get that on there too. There we go. Oh, number between the 5 and 6. Boy, I'm hitting everything almost in between. It's right there, 5-ball. Yeah, I love that in between right there, huh? Alright. Let's try it again, 5-ball. I think it's more of a cut right here. Right there. Ah, I gotta feel it, you know? That's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta go with your instinct on these, you know? Alright. Let's get this 6-ball here. Set this baby up. Right there. There's the 6-ball. Now this one is gonna be right there. In between the 5 and 6. Alright, we're gonna get this one. Okay, right there. There's the 6-ball. We love that 5 and 6, don't we? Let's chalk it up. That's what we need. Don't forget the chalk, that's for sure. Let's try that again. Ah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yes, we are. Alright, let's try that 6-ball now. Here we go. We're still getting that 5 and 6. You know what? I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Got it. Alright. Now, we're gonna go with that 7-ball. I'm gonna go at it hard. So we gotta power that thing in there a little bit. Alright, there it is. Just like that. Bang. Well, we're really coming into the 9-ball. Alright, let's do the 7. Let's do the 7. Alright, 7-ball. It's going to be right there, like this. Boy, I'm still back in that 5 and 6. You got to stay away from that 5 and 6. That's not where I want to be. Now I got the 6. Okay, we're getting closer with this. I think I got it on this one. Yep. Bang. Alright, there it is. Yeah, that's not it. That's not the one. Got coming in here, that's not where I want to be. I'm like a whole diamond off, you know? About a whole diamond. Alright, let's get that in there. Okay, I'm going for the 7. Yeah, get that 6-ball. Let me make sure I get that lined up there. Alright. Okay. All right. Okay, so it does want to go. It's going to go to that 7. Sometimes you got to force it, you know? Sometimes you just got to go with it. Yeah, it's a little too hard. Less power. You gotta do a little less power. More stroke, less power. Oof, 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 oof. You gotta get it here. So, gotta have the stroke. Less power, more stroke. That's the key. We're in between that 6 and 7 there. The cue ball likes going in between there. But yeah, let's get that 6 ball out of the way there. That thing was moving. I swear. Let's do the 7 here. We're in between. Alright, let's try it. Alright, 7 balls right there. 6 ball, got the 6. Okay. Let's try it. Here we go, 7 ball. Yeah, definitely wants to be there. Come on now, I gotta make it around this clock. This clock can't just stay on the 6 ball. Oh, no. No, we gotta get to 7, folks. We gotta get to 7. There we go. You just gotta keep trying, you know what I mean? That's the thing. You know, that's the thing sometimes. It don't work out every time. So, let's try this. You know, I think I might need a little of this. Yeah, that's 6. Alright, so I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I'm hitting this ball a little too thin. You know? The cue ball don't like that thin of a hit. You gotta hit it with a little bit more meat on this 13. I'm rolling with the sleeves here and get into this ball. Just a little bit, that's all you need. There, that's what it wants. It wants to be shot like that. Okay, that's how I'm shooting my 7 ball now. Alright, now I gotta get in my 8 ball. I come around to 8 o'clock here. You know? So, here we go. Let's get the 8 right here. There it is. Sitting up nice and pretty in the corner pocket. There it is. Bang. Alright, set that 8 back up. We got the 8. Now let's do 9 o'clock. Let's do the 9 o'clock. Here we go. Alright, now see, like I said, this is where the fun begins, when you get into these balls, you know? Because these are your most difficult balls on the table, doing this. Alright, it's just, you're trying to create a little bit of an angle with these. Let's get the 10. It's 10 o'clock time. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Oh, so get that 9 o'clock. Let's get that 10 o'clock. Alright. And again, if you would, like, this is something you guys can use, alright? This is a good drill, because you get the feel for it, you know? And, you know, give me a like if you like this. I appreciate it. And give me a subscribe. Because I sure want to meet you all. So, alright, 10 o'clock is right here. Coming into that 9 o'clock. Oof. 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 Easy. Yeah, I think it's right there. That's the 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock. Oh yeah. That's 10 o'clock. See? I just had a feeling. That, sometimes you look at it and you can tell. This shot is 10 o'clock. Now we're going to 11 o'clock. Okay? Boy, I love this drill. This drill is really good for me right here. 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, playing. It's going to be right there, just like this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, oof. 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 I think it got scared of the 11. Let's try it again. All right. And it set this baby up right there. Okay. We're coming into the 11 o'clock hour. All right. Let's do it. Ooh. Yeah, that was can't miss it. That's for sure. Wouldn't make a difference if you missed it, you know, because it wouldn't count. So, 11 o'clock it is. And we got the 11. We're on the 11. We got it. Now, let's make it official here. What do you say? We're going to do the 12 ball? Maybe a little 12 ball action? Yeah? Okay, let's do that. Let's do it right here. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we did that 11. I felt the 11, you know? I felt the 11. I know what it is. It's right here. And there it is, folks. Got the 12. Bang. Okay? So, like I said, this is what this is called is it's the wagon wheel on steroids, okay? Because you're not using the normal traditional wagon wheel system to get these balls. You got to use a little angle, you got to use a little bit of draw, a little bit of stun, a little bit of follow. You got to feel the shot. And once you get it and you practice it, it'll come along. And you'll be able to make it more consistently, okay? This is just like running through this real quick for you. So I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of this. This is good for 9 ball. This is good for 10 ball. Any cue ball position control drills or practice you want to do. This is something you could set up. And I mean, I don't know how long it took, but it didn't take that long. So again, this is nuts and bolts of pull. And if you would, I'll see you soon. Thank you.